Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about the continuation of Unit 1. Today we are going to see classification of FM modulator, and that direct FM and indirect FM. So classification of FM. Here there are two classifications. One is narrowband FM and another one is wideband FM. So narrowband FM. Here the modulation index is less than I and it is called as the narrowband FM. So the FM equation will be E of t is equal to EC cos omega ct plus K1 EM by omega M sin omega mt. So K1 EM by omega M is equal to M. So E of t is equal to EC cos 2 pi fct plus M sin 2 pi fmt. So expanding this equation, we will get E of t is equal to EC cos 2 pi fct cos M sin 2 pi fmt minus EC sin 2 pi fct sin M sin 2 pi fmt. So for narrowband FM, the modulation index for M is very small. Therefore, the following approximations can be cos M sin 2 pi fmt is equal to 1. So sin M sin 2 pi fmt is equal to M sin 2 pi fmt. So using in this above equation, we will get E of t is equal to EC cos 2 pi fct minus M EC sin 2 pi fct sin 2 pi fmt. So expanding this, we will get E of t is equal to EC cos 2 pi fct plus half M EC cos 2 pi fc plus fm into t minus cos 2 pi fc minus fm into t. So this equation will give the spectrum of narrowband FM, and it will represented as upper sideband fc plus fm and lower sideband as fc minus fm. So next we are going to see about the wideband FM. So if the modulation index is higher than 10, it is called as the wideband FM. So E of t is equal to EC cos 2 pi fct plus M sin 2 pi fmt. So we are going to take the real part of this equation, that is EC e power j 2 pi fct plus M sin 2 pi fmt. So real of EC e power j 2 pi fct into e power jm sin 2 pi fmt. So let x of t is equal to EC e power j M sin 2 pi fmt. Then the above equation will becomes as E of t is equal to real part of x of t into e power j 2 pi fct. So x of t is equal to EC e power j M sin 2 pi fmt is a periodic with fundamental frequency of FM. So let me express this equation in the Fourier series as x of t is equal to summation n is equal to minus infinity to infinity Cn e power j 2 pi n fmt, where Cn is equal to fm integral minus half fm to plus half fm x of t into e power minus j 2 pi n fmt into dt. So take fm as outside, integral minus half fm to plus half fm ec e power jm sin 2 pi fmt e power minus j 2 pi n fmt into dt. So fm into ec integral of minus half fm to plus half fm e power j common we will take and m sin 2 pi fmt minus 2 pi n fmt into dt. So put 2 pi fmt for y. So then the limit will be changes to minus pi to plus pi. So Cn is equal to EC by 2 pi integral of minus pi to plus pi e power j m sin y minus ny into dy. So in the order of a Bessel function, we will get a j n of m equal to 1 by 2 pi integral of minus pi to pi e power j m sin y minus ny into dy. So Cn is equal to Jn into m into Ec. So using this value, we will get x of t is equal to summation infinity Jn of m into Ec into e power j 2 pi n fmt. So the x of t, using the value of x of t, we will get E of t is equal to real of summation n equal to minus infinity to infinity Jn of m into Ec e power j 2 pi n fmt into e power j 2 pi fct. Okay, so EC summation of n equal to minus infinity to infinity real of jn of m e power j 2 pi into fc plus nfm into t. So EC into summation of n equal to minus infinity to infinity jn of m into cos 2 pi fc plus nfm of t. So the Fourier transform of the above equation will becomes as E of f is equal to EC by 2 summation n is equal to minus infinity to infinity jn of m into del of f minus fc minus nfm plus del of f plus fc plus nfm. So this equation will shows the infinite number of components located, and it will be denoted as fc plus or minus fm, fc plus or minus 2fm, fc plus or minus 3fm, etc. So next we are going to see about the FM modulator. There are two types of FM modulators, that is direct FM and indirect FM. In direct FM there are two types, that is reactance modulator and varactor diode modulator. In indirect FM there will be a Armstrong method. So direct FM. So direct FM means in this type of angle modulation, the frequency of the carrier is varied directly by the modulating signal. So this is means an instantaneous frequency deviation is directly proportional to the amplitude of the modulating signal. So next one is indirect FM. In this type of angle modulation of FM is obtained by the phase modulation of the carrier. So the instantaneous phase of the carrier is directly proportional to the amplitude of the modulating signal. First we are going to see about the direct FM. So in direct FM there will be the FET reactance modulator. So direct FM can be obtained by using FET and varactor diode. So first we are going to see about the FET reactance modulator. So in this circuit, the basic circuit will behave as a reactance across the terminals AB. So this terminals AB of the circuit may be connected across tuned circuit of the oscillator to get the FM output. So the varying voltage V across the terminals A and B changes the reactance of the FET. So this change in reactance can be inductive or capacitive. So neglecting the gate current, let the current through the C and R be I1. So the carrier frequency, the reactance of C is much larger than R. We can write the equation as I1 is equal to V by R plus 1 by j omega C. So j omega C is greater than R. So I1 is equal to j omega CV. So from the circuit we can get Vg is equal to I1 into R equal to j omega CRP, and ID is equal to GM VGS is equal to GM VG, and ID again equal to j omega C or GM V. So from the circuit impedance of the FET we will receive Z is equal to V by ID. So V by j omega CR GM V. So it's equal to 1 by j omega CR GM equal to 1 by j omega into C equivalent, where C equivalent is equal to GM CR. So next is the frequency modulation using the varactor diode. So all the diodes here exhibit the small junction capacitance in the reverse bias condition. So the varactor diodes are specially designed to optimize this characteristics. So the junction capacitance of the varactor diode changes as the reverse bias across it varied. So the variation in the capacitance of a diode are wider and linear. So this varactor diode can be used to generate the FM. So here we have used the L1 and C1 forms the tank circuit of the carrier oscillator. The capacitance of the varactor diode will depends upon fixed bias, and it will set by R1 and R2 and the AF modulating signal. So either R1 and R2 are made variable, then the center carrier frequency may be adjusted over narrow range. So the radio frequency choke has a high reactance at the carrier frequency to prevent the carrier signal from getting into the modulating signal circuits. So the negative going modulating signal will subtract the bias and increasing the capacitance, which will decrease the carrier frequency. So the FM crystals are used in FM generators to provide the frequency stability. So next one is indirect FM. So in indirect FM, it consists of varactor diode D1 in series with a tuned L1R1 network. So the complete series and parallel network is in a series with the crystal oscillator. So the modulating signal is applied to varactor diode. The capacitance of the varactor diode is changed by modulating the signal. So this change phase angle of the complex network. So this will create the phase shift in the carrier signal from crystal oscillator. So the instantaneous phase shift is directly proportional to instantaneous amplitude of the modulating signal. The main advantage of indirect FM is the crystal oscillator is isolated from modulator, hence the frequency stability is more. The disadvantage is capacitance versus the voltage characteristics of the varactor diode is non-linear, and the modulating signal should kept small to avoid the distortions. It is used for narrowband index in applications of FM generation.